What's going on? Welcome back to the Dropout 704 podcast. You're here with your host, Miles Sinclair. To the left of me, we got the one and only
Double Cup Love in the fucking flesh, you dig?
In the flesh. And then on the couch over there, we got these guys. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Mark.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Boone. I'm Pony on the Spirits. Online too. Y'all already know.
Your last name is Boone?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro,
We thought Mills was giving his government.
my whole life is
crazy.
Is a lie.
Nah, I ain't gonna say my real name, full name, or whatever.
Man,
Mills had to pull out the wife beaters.
these are called the wife pleasers these days. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're called
The
nowadays.
wife pleasers.
Yeah.
When I
You
first
feel me?
started speaking English, I was always wondering why they called wife beaters.
Because men who beat women.
No,
usually
it's when
wear-
you watch Cops. When you watch Cops,
That's what I thought.
No.
when you watch Cops, the
Don't
dudes
let
who
him
has that
read.
shit on will fucking usually like the dudes in Cops who like beat up their wives be
Yeah,
wearing these shit.
and that's why they're called. That's why they're called wife beaters. They
You
usually.
can pick it up.
I don't want to.
It's a fucking stereotype. Big ass one.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time, it's literally just an undershirt. Just a fucking comfortable ass undershirt that's not a t-shirt.
Yeah, Jamaicans call them marinas.
What is that?
Oh, it's what they call them.
Waters?
Marina.
Marina?
This
Maria?
guy. This freaking guy. This freaking guy. Yeah, so we actually shot a podcast. I shot a podcast with these gentlemen before, but then these guys were like, I want to stop smoking. And it made me feel bad because I was doing a fucking... No, listen to this. I did a podcast called I Was Stoned When I Said That.
Mm-hmm.
Where the whole point of the podcast is getting stoned and recording videos.
Right.
And then in the videos, you guys are like, yeah, I gotta quit. And I'm just like,
This
this
guy
shit's
here.
fucking depressing now.
I said I got to. I didn't say I was going to.
That's even worse. Now you're like, I'm giving into my addiction.
It's not even an
Okay,
addiction.
the
I
thing
just
is
know it
about
helps me
that-
with this bipolar, and I ain't trying to tweak on nobody.
I wasn't trying to like make it that deep or anything like that. What it was is like I gotta quit for like certain things in the future, but like of course I'm gonna still smoke, like for like a job or something like that, like
Yeah.
a government job. But other than that, like I'm just saying, like
I'm
I
still
don't
gonna
think
blow the
weed
gas.
is definitely not a drug at all. Like
Yeah.
Is I'm saying it's a drug?
No, it's a medicine.
It's definitely a drug.
It's a drug.
It's for sure. a drug.
All medicines are drug. What do you mean? You acting like Xanax a medicine?
No, I'm just
See,
saying like they're more like plants too, but like you can call it drug, medicine, or plant. I'm just saying like
Medicine and
people-
drug is all about the dosage. Oh, that's poison too.
I mean, no, it's definitely a drug. You can get addicted to weed.
Yeah.
Like when you
depend on it.
when you try to quit, you like have withdrawals.
Yes and no.
So if you have withdrawals, that's like
Because
what
withdrawals,
drugs have withdrawals.
yeah, it's. I don't think it's because it's a drug. It is because you become addicted to it. It's because you can become addicted to porn. Porn, you can call that a drug.
You can. That shit can be addicting.
That's
Yeah.
so
Coffee,
everything and anything can be a
Caffeine.
drug.
I think most things are drugs. Anything you could get addicted to.
Yeah.
I guess it's just like it doesn't have a psychoactive ingredient that gets you feeling like
Yeah.
turned up and saucy. You know what I'm saying? What?
For some people, other things do that, and that is very fair.
Hey, for some people, porn does get them turned up and saucy.
Yeah.
man, that'd be over stimulated with it. I would be high.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what people do in the bedroom.
We grown.
We grown. Nah, are we talking about porn? All right, we'll talk about porn for a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so you know.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nah, cause you said we grown, but I feel like most people who like watch it, like you started watching it when you were a kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just something you like.
Yeah.
You kind of grow up with it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like you get grown and be like, I gotta stop.
So what was like?
Yeah.
What was like the weirdest way that you ever went to watch porn?
the weirdest way I ever
Like
went
not
to one.
not like
No, I'll
you
keep it
gotta
a.
do-
I'll keep
like
it a.
what did you have to do to watch porn?
I'll keep it a whole band, right? So the first time I watched it was accidental. I'm serious, accidental, right? Because like my family, they have bootlegs and stuff. So you know, sometimes you'd find white
yeah.
DVDs. You gotta
Yeah.
put it in to figure out what movie it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I put that movie in. I said,
That
"Oh!"
was sick.
And the thing
It
is,
was-
like, it was some low. It was like equivalent to the
quality,
bootleg.
yeah.
Like it was somebody who made their own thing and was like, I'm
put
gonna
it on
put this
DVD,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Dang.
who had it in the house, but I found it and I held that CD dear to me. Nobody found it.
crazy.
And then I was watching, like, cause I was a jit, bro. Like, I remember my phone couldn't even look up the like videos yet. You know, like I would see the still images. I remember when the thumbnail started loading, I was like, "Yo, we
You had the
lit."
sidekick phone.
We
Hell
lit.
nah.
So that's
I was
the
gonna
funny
say,
thing.
Hey, he put on the movie. He said, "This is the wrong Spider-Man movie right here." For real.
I fucking did that shit, and I fucking like I used to watch porn on my this flip phone. Not even a flip phone, the fucking
Flip
government
phone?
phone.
Oh,
no
track
fucking
phone.
way.
Yeah,
Hey, no, those were the ones.
bruh.
I had a track phone.
Bruh, you paid for it. You had to pay for like what?
Prepaid minutes.
Yeah. But then you had to pay for like video time on the internet.
Oh,
on
you
top of
did?
that. Yeah.
I think it was data. I would just
Exactly.
run out, you know.
And then my mom didn't pay for the fucking. She just used the free shit.
So you didn't get it.
No, sick as
That's
hell.
good though.
Yeah.
That's good,
I said
though.
with me, I went on my family computer like dead of night. Everybody was asleep, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know what porn was. I don't know what the word porn was. So I couldn't spat it out or anything like that. I was just that young. So I put hot girls. I put hot girls on Google, so and it worked. I mean, I saw, porn, I just watched, videos, of course, and then I knew what I like and everything like that, and I just went from there.
That's back before all of these censors and everything. You just type in literally like 2 keywords and a whole bunch of porn would pop up.
Like virus too, and I have to delete the history search, and then that wasn't enough, and you still get the virus, and then my dad's wondering why we're getting the virus, and he don't want to believe that I'm still watching porn, or not still watching porn, but started watching porn because I was a young
Hell
kid,
nah.
so I was just like, yeah, why not? But
That's crazy. Yeah, man almost got caught off the virus.
Off the virus.
I mean, like after a while, like of course they figured it out, but besides the point, I mean, not in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
I was like what, like 12, 13. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: this podcast, was I stoned when I said that? Maybe, I don't know, allegedly. But the thing is, podcast isn't about getting stoned. So
Yeah.
if these guys say some stoned high stuff, then they say some stoned high stuff. The reason I say that, we started off on a topic out of pocket, so we keeping it out of pocket. Not super out of pocket, but one, I didn't even realize tonight was the Grammys. Like, I realized it was the Grammys since I've been here.
Yeah.
But Kanye West. So we gonna get to what you talking about. Kanye West though. Kanye West, as of late, Kanye West been wilding sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm a fan of Kanye the human being. I understand like mental health issues and whatnot, so I don't like fault him or hold him like bad for nothing like that. But sometimes I do think he be saying things just in a way that is just insane. Like,
He definitely said shit like, and that's interpretation. Niggas don't
but the thing is,
No,
talking to
it's
people
not
is
it's not
different than
interpretation.
art. Because
It's
music,
yeah,
you could be
exactly.
like, you got to read in between, but like when you talking face to face, this
And
not
that's the
poetry.
thing. He doesn't. I don't think he knows how to. It's because of the bipolarness. I don't think he knows how to differentiate from being an artist and actually talking to the people.
Yeah,
He don't want to talk to nobody. He just want to make
Yeah.
music, be himself.
Yeah. I don't think he can differentiate the turn off switch and actually be able to communicate with people the correct way because he is such a high up there producer and
Yeah.
a good artist
freaking
that
maniac, borderline, but
yeah, like
I love
he's got
him, though.
bipolar.
Like, his first album is
He's
just
bipolar. He's got
masterpiece, though.
bipolar
Like,
one.
That's all I'm saying.
And so, he's definitely got a God complex for sure. A big ass God complex.
messianic complex.
Yeah.
Maybe, I definitely see it. His
Maybe
shorty be
my
naked.
ass. He got his
Yeah.
girl walking around naked. Like,
I mean, maybe he don't feel like God. Maybe he's just like, I don't really love this woman.
all right.
No, I mean, seriously, like,
I
if
mean,
you,
yeah, nah, he'd make a point there.
Yeah.
if you didn't really
Who the
love
hell
him, and
wanna
it's
walk-
just like, hey,
walk around
I want
naked?
people to
Yeah.
know my shorty bad, like, show it
I
off.
feel
I
like-
don't, my wife, no, but this girl,
Aren't they married?
yeah, but at this point,
Yeah.
like, you think he's really married, like,
Yeah.
you think he's just like he's married? Because what
It's
is
for
marriage? You know what I'm
publicity.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he's not over Kim either. I mean,
She
Hell
looks
no.
like Kim.
But she literally
Yeah,
in the
that's
video,
what-
I
Yeah.
thought it was Kim Kardashian.
I mean, I don't really be focusing on that stuff right now.
I don't
Anyway.
Yeah, I
either.
never
That shit
keep
just
track
popped
of
up
that.
on my shit, and I was like, bruh, why is she naked?
I like his music.
I've
but,
never
like,
seen her not naked. Like she be wearing like a shoelace over the nipples and like that's
I
it.
mean, that's
Yeah.
bruh. She literally was in a dress that was all see through.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, she basically was naked.
exactly that's what I'm saying. That's a little different from like.
See,
Capital,
and
capital
that's
N.
that's what's wrong with this world. Remember, we talked about getting on the websites young. I feel like it's the culture we live in that
Yeah.
kind of like
Mhm.
make
It
you
pushed
want
that
to,
shit,
bro.
yeah.
It's really sexualized.
Yeah.
And I feel like people need to be more harmony and
Everything is hyper
simple.
sexualized as fuck.
And then just like, I mean, like, sex is
Especially
not
right
nothing
now.
wrong with
Mhm.
sex, but just like, don't get me
Definitely nothing
wrong,
with
but
sex.
it's
It's
so
nothing
it's
wrong
so
with sex
out
at all.
there. I just feel like
Right.
people need to focus on like bigger problems and bigger things instead of just want to fuck all the time.
It's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with sex, but it's like pushing it in certain.
Yeah,
but-
no, yeah,
Pushing it in
Sense-
certain people's face.
yeah.
I don't
of
think
course.
I don't think so. Like, is anything wrong with sex as a like idea? No, like that's how we all got here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just in general, I don't think that it's like the best thing. Like, it was ironic. I was listening to this podcast today, and it was these two Christian dudes. They were talking about it, and they're talking about like how like religious people or whatever will tell you that sex is bad, and they're just like it's because they don't want you to have fun. But then it's like when you really think about it, like it's not that it's bad, but it's just like there are STDs. You can have like
Mhm.
accidental
No, it's
babies.
not that it's
Like
bad. You just gotta fucking be smart about
Yeah,
it.
I
exactly.
feel like
They don't say it. Nobody in church says that it's bad. They just say not to fuck around.
Just
and, like,
be-
well, they don't say it's bad, but they say not to do it outside of marriage.
Yeah.
I
Outside
think
of
like
marriage, yeah.
I personally
That's-
I think just doing it like for
Recklessly.
shits and giggles, yeah, just like out here being a fucking degenerate. I don't think that's a good
even
thing.
still, you just having fun.
I just feel like when you're intimate with someone and you actually love them, that's when it's the best part.
Because you can't say that goes back to the women and men thing being called a hoe. A man is a hoe just as much a woman is a hoe if she's out here, if he or she is out here fucking a whole bunch
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Nah, but like and I'll
Same
be
standards.
honest, I
Exactly.
agree with that sentiment, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't also like feel like a bit of a double standard. Like I find out that my daughter's out here getting like piped down like crazy. I'm like it hit different than like the
Yeah.
conversation if your son's out here piping down, it's like you still gonna sit there and talk to him and be
Yeah.
like, hey, be smart.
Right.
But one feels way different
Mm-hmm.
than the other.
It does.
Because
Yeah.
this is one thing, right? I think girls they almost get to pick and choose who they like are with
Yeah.
for the most
Mhm.
part societally. While guys, I feel like you get into this thing where like you start to be like, who will have me, and then I'll decide like through that way. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not like some weirdo like trying to do some crazy stuff.
Incel.
But just in general, like that's
Yeah.
kind of like the world we live in. So like yeah, it's
Yes
the
and
same, but
no,
it's different, bro.
Because if you as a man know what you bring to the table, that is something you don't have to worry about.
It's kind of like the conversation. This is
It's
super
the-
out of pocket, but thought son or gay daughter. I mean, thought daughter or gay son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they're both getting piped. So like, now make up your mind.
So what you gonna do there? Like, my goodness.
That's
I don't
just-
even- that is a lot.
But what
to
if
take
you,
in.
what if your son isn't the bottom?
Like he's just a gay dude piping other dudes.
Yeah.
That's kind of my point, but also it's like not that you know
Your
like,
daughter could also be gay too.
like lesbian daughter.
She
If
could
that's
be, she could be piping niggas.
if
out.
it was thought son or lesbian daughter,
Trap
then it's
on,
kind
you
of
know?
like that's an easier pick.
That's a thing,
You know what
too.
I'm saying? Lesbian daughter all the way.
Decepticons, you know they exist.
What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck is a
Yo, nah.
what is a Decepticon?
He's tweaking. He might get this video banned for saying that, but nah.
what the fuck?
I'm just kidding. I don't think he is. Nah, be good. But, I mean, yeah. Anyways, I'd say.
Can I hit you, vape? My shit just died.
Oh, yeah, can I
shit.
face him?
Yeah, you get the
Okay.
vape.
I'm in nearly a vape.
I can't even.
He sense it. These guys.
If I
wanna
explain
put
it, you're gonna
this
have to
back.
cut that part of the
Yeah.
video.
Don't explain it. We'll explain it off cam because I
Nicotine.
don't even know what you're talking about, and I'm curious now. I gotta be careful with the conversations I open up around these people.
Nick will kill you.
To the viewer, right? the reasons we gotta have these conversations is because I feel like it's important to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And like I do honestly think these things. And I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people on the internet that be like, "This is how I want you to perceive me. I want you to perceive me like as I am." So you can't catch me slipping because I was honest the whole time.
Facts.
The whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like nowadays everybody's trying to like. I feel like influencers turned into politicians damn near, just trying to like make sure they look good and say the right thing at all the right
Yeah,
times.
because like since everybody started
It's the
getting
cancel
canceled,
culture
yeah.
shit. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say, and that shit. It's like, bruh, like people can't even be comedians anymore because of that shit. It's
Nah,
like,
comedians still being comedians. They don't go for it.
yes,
They got a
but
safe spot,
Not even.
sorta.
You see how you have to do the sort of.
Sorta,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it didn't used to
you
be
can't
that.
say everything anymore.
They knew that, but then now, you know,
Now you used to be able to say anything.
Yeah,
YouTube
but-
used to be crazy.
Not just
Yeah,
YouTube,
I miss
like
old YouTube.
movies from back in the day. Some
Everything.
of the comedy movies from back in the day, I'm like,
Pound it.
Like super
Yeah.
bad.
take a shot.
Pineapple Express.
like some shit they say, yeah. I'm like,
They say some off the wall stuff that you can't say today. Like
Cheers.
it'd definitely be banned. I mean, like I'm saying the horror movies are still horror movies, but comedy movies are definitely different. They're more Gen Z type of vibe, and it's like they be tweaking too, cussing and stuff like that. But it's like from a different studio company, like A24. I love A24 because they go out there and they be different and they do whatever the hell they want.
A24 is great.
When you got to like, you get Universal and like other studio.
You hitting it?
Sorry, I hit it one time.
Off that Don Julio in the studio.
Like a Fulio.
Hey.
I don't even know
Yeah,
the song.
Patrick
I just know
Brown.
that part.
But I was just gonna say
I don't think
like
it's a song.
I
It's just
definitely
an
miss
awkward
how
man's tweaking.
things were back in like the early 2000s. I guess like after 2016, everything went to shit, and it's like, do you hear so much news today about like they're about to be like a light source out or something like that? I forgot. what
Everybody
it's
talking
called.
about the power
it's,
outage.
It's
where they,
about
Yeah,
Canada,
yeah, and then
but
it's
we
like-
don't have to worry about it. It's too far from us. They can't shut off us.
who is they?
Canada.
Oh, you guys don't know about Mark. I should tell you about Mark. Mark's interesting. Mark's from Ukraine.
Mark.
Yeah, I could catch
Mark's
the
like,
accent.
yeah, we can tell he's not from here. Nah, Mark's
Catch the accent.
Mark's been through some, Mark like escaped war type shit.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Got over here,
Yeah.
bro. Glad you're here.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Me too. I mean, I moved here in like 2014. No, 2016, but war started in 2014.
Yeah, and that's what the thing is. Like,
Uh-huh.
people don't understand that shit probably has been going on way before
Yeah.
what they post on the fucking
Well,
news,
we
the world
had the
news.
revolution in 2014 where like we overthrew our government.
You overthrew the government?
Yeah. Like
Let's put your mic up.
A coup.
No, I'm saying.
he was like basically our president at the time, Yanukovych. He was basically like, I don't know, Pablo Escobar. He had a golden toilet. When they raided his like mansion, he had a golden toilet. He had a golden piece of bread.
That's
He had
wild.
like a collection,
That's
collection of cars that like
All gold?
Hitler and Stalin owned. Like they
What
like
the
one of one
fuck?
in the world. They don't exist anywhere else, but he had them.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to go. He had to go for sure.
Yo, so Kanye over here. The thing, all right, we're going back to Kanye because it's crazy how you say Hitler.
Here we go.
That's the first thing
Here
we
we
were
go.
talking about before.
Here we
right?
go.
So I
Here we
get it.
go. Here we
But
go.
fucking Kanye, fucking Hitler and all this shit, like that's nuts,
There you
bro.
go.
yeah.
There you go.
Kanye, was
But
he
where
wrong?
did he
No,
come?
but he
What do you
said,
mean
He
he
said it the
wasn't
wrong
wrong?
way.
huh?
What do you mean he wasn't wrong when he?
Because no, like I should have prefixed what the fuck I was talking about. Kanye said, "I don't like the Nazis, but I think they had cool outfits."
Yeah, fucking Hugo Boss
I mean, that's
made
fa-
them outfits.
it is
What do you
fashion.
think?
Yeah.
You said what?
Hugo Boss made their clothes.
They were
Of course
designer
they
Who
had-
the fuck is Hugo Boss? Do you know who Hugo Boss is?
No, but
Okay.
it sound like a
You don't know
designer
who that is?
name.
It's like a very nice.
It sound
brand
like
of
a
clothes.
designer
Like, they
name.
made-
Okay.
Do I know who designed the Nazis' uniforms? Unfortunately,
yeah,
not.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
but the
I'm
name
still gonna
itself,
find out
he's
little
tr-
Still make
information
clothes
online.
That he's saying that they were They designed. It was a designer, but they
I'm gonna
made
press on Google.
the outfits. The
Who
army's
Nazi
fucking.
fashion designer?
Yeah, I mean they still exist. You can still people still wear their suits and everything.
You be,
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
you be
I believe that.
copping?
You all right?
You be like you support?
That is too wild.
What? I've seen you support.
Like,
Like, if anybody should be canceled, it's fucking that company. They're still flourishing today. I heard
but-
NASA was like mainly
He
Nazis.
didn't, bro.
I mean,
Bro,
so many
you tell him. All
companies
right,
made shit for
so
Nazis,
no,
BMW,
so
Mercedes,
exactly.
Wait, hold on. Say it again. Say it again.
So many companies made shit for Nazis.
That's what I was saying. I heard that
BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen.
Like,
BMW made stuff for Nazis.
Yeah,
I
Mercedes
thought
made
BMW stood for Bob
planes
Marley
and
and
Like
the
you gotta
Wailers.
think about it. You think that they knew what the fuck they was about to do with all that
Yeah,
shit?
they were like, this Hitler guy's buying all
He's
Adolf.
just buying a whole
Mr.
bunch
Hitler.
of shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy that like there was a time where like
At
the
some
word
point, they
Hitler wasn't
definitely did,
crazy.
At some point, they definitely do.
Yeah.
They were like, he's doing what?
I mean,
Them checks,
I
though.
think they knew. They just like they live in a dictatorship. You can't do
Yeah,
nothing. You're gonna die.
exactly. You kind of gotta
And your
just
whole
make that
family's gonna
shit.
die.
Yeah.
Oh well, was BMW like over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. That shit not American.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a German.
I only buy American
You
cars.
know,
No, I'm kidding.
Volkswagen
What's
is
it? What's an
BMW?
American car? Are Hondas
Volkswagen
American?
is,
No, Honda's Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Hondas
Audi,
are
yeah.
Japanese?
Volkswagen,
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
BMW
Honda,
is something else
The
as
reason
well.
BMW
I think what is American cars brand? Because
Barely any. For real, for real.
Americans,
American car.
I think
Chevy, Ford,
Is it four? Yeah.
Ford.
Chevy, Ford, Buick. What
Okay,
else is there?
They're all ass.
Cadillac. There's a shit ton of American
They're
cars.
all ass.
Apparently the best ones are Japanese. I got a
JDM.
Honda. That shit will last me forever.
JDM, baby.
Yeah.
What?
JDM.
The fuck is JDM?
I don't
Ju-
know.
It's like
Japanese cars.
Asian cars. I don't know.
Japanese cars, fucking
Asian
Supras,
cars.
Nissan
Shouldn't have said that.
Skylines,
Oh,
RX-7s.
You talk about the draft cars though.
drift
And
cars
you
and
got-
shit.
What did I say?
Draft.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Your car's different. That's for the games and shit.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
but also the reason BMW's emblem is like that is because if the propeller of their planes was spinning fast, that's how it's looking. That's where it came from. If you look up their history.
From making the
like,
plane.
That's what I
made
said, from
planes for Nazis.
From making Hitler's
Yeah.
planes. That's how they got their
I think I saw it
BMW
on
design.
TikTok, so don't quote me on
You
that.
heard,
but,
heard.
it
Yeah, that's
makes sense.
wild.
I mean, TikTok gave you some information, so I feel that.
And that's the thing
Just
about
don't
TikTok.
get all your information
Yeah,
from TikTok.
It's just all those people that
Tell that to
were
my fucking
working
ex.
for the Nazis at the time. They all dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Really.
it really don't.
Should we
I'm not-
unpack this? No, maybe not.
I'm dead as hell.
He said, "Should we unpack this?" Not with the
Nah,
Julio. on my-
keep this
in my
Don
system.
Julio
Keep this
in the
packed.
studio.
Yeah, keep that packed in.
Bro, last time,
And I left it on purpose.
what the fuck is that noise?
It's my
It's just
fucking
ringtone. That's why I'm
tone.
not holding out the stir.
Who? What
Why
is
is it
that?
so
That's
weird.
Chewbacca.
Oh,
Fucking out of nowhere. What the fuck? This guy. Fucking Chewbacca head
That
ass.
nigga sound like he's using mouthwash.
Right? Bro, is that Ark?
Yeah,
Is he pulling up?
it's
What
30
time is it
minutes and
now?
he off.
It's only 8:30.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bro, last time
It's
we
an
saw
early
Ark.
spell.
We can.
So look, this is.
we
I'm
can
gonna be.
take a
I'm
little smoke break.
gonna come clean, right?
yeah, I was
What's
about
up,
to
That
say
was the first time that I ever got drunk at a show.
weird.
Hell no.
You usually get drunk at
I'll
shows?
but see, that's the good thing because
It's
I
hard
know
to
how to
catch
hold my
me not
composure.
drunk.
I
That's
don't know
the
what the
problem.
fuck happened that day.
Hey,
I
that's
was
when we go
out of
having a
there.
good time, though.
Nah,
for real.
so
No,
that
that's when you
PJ was
go
crazy.
out and
Nah, but at the
Wake
show,
up,
I
wake
low
up in the
key
morning, you're like, oh no.
Oh,
so-
no, I don't
so-
wanna do all that now.
at the show where I was super lit, right? The thing was, everything that day was going so shit, bro. Like so when we did the show at that place, we actually had a whole nother venue that we were planning on,
yeah, I remember-
and then we
yeah.
had to switch it, and then we had to switch it a week before the show. So then we had another
Oh.
venue,
Okay.
and then the reason we ended up at that house is because 2 days before the show,
They flexed
the
too?
second venue backed out.
No.
So then it was like and then the we did the show at the Rich Lounge. Shout out to the Rich Lounge. But the thing is, before I knew about that place, bro, I was like, we going to some nigga's backyard? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's how I felt when I pulled up.
Yeah.
Once I saw it, it was better.
it was chill.
But
yeah.
it was just like honestly, I just had a lot of money tied up in that night, and I was like, I know I'm not making money, and like I didn't expect people to come, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have a drink, and then that drink turned into quite a few. You know what I'm
People was
saying?
there though.
And then some people came, but the turnout should have been so much denser. We like made the best out of it, but it was
Yeah,
like
probably a location.
so many things just went against what like was supposed to happen.
I was gonna say,
Location.
I like the vibe when I pulled up anyway, because it kind of felt like I was going to a party in like 2016 or something like that. So I kind of like was comfortable with the vibe. So I pulled up there.
It's just too brick for all that.
It was cold,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. And then when we were outside, the
heat.
audio, the heat, it was just a lot of stuff going wrong, and I was really just like drinking to cope with it, and then because I still had to run the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then but that was the first time I ever had. Usually I'll perform and get fucking plastered. But
Yeah.
like the night was going so sideways, I didn't
was
even
like,
know
fuck it.
what performances we were gonna be able to do.
Yeah.
But then after that, I was like, I'm glad that happened, so that I fucking don't do that again on like a bigger platform. Because
Yeah.
I was fucking.
Just learn your mistakes.
But some people are able to like get blasted and perform.
But you hear
Well, he
about that,
had
but a
to.
lot of them aren't really that good. Like they can get blasted and perform, but like it depends. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel like it
I
sounds
can-
better
I
when you're
can.
not that blasted.
But it
feel like-
depends.
Yeah, just try
I
and
can't
you
I can't
can
sing
focus more.
if I'm recording music. I remember I would get drunk and be like, "Fuck yeah, I feel it," and I would go to sing, and my pitch would just be like, my pitch would be drunk, and I couldn't hit the note. Bro.
Right. Voice is like deeper.
Pitch being
and
drunk
it's
is crazy.
Yeah,
gets
like
in the
the
way.
shit not on key, and I'm like, yo, fuck.
Man's just
You can't hit the high note
Geeked.
so quick. But yeah, and then you go back and listen to it the next day, and it just sounds terrible too.
Yeah.
Like you just that lit. Like I remember, I think I did something the night before.
not necessarily terrible, but not how you wanted it to
No,
sound.
how I wanted it to be, but like I mean, terrible is a strong word, I guess I can say, but like you get the point.
Either some of that
It
shit.
just didn't sound good.
Yeah,
like,
or-
and then you be like, okay, I'm gonna redo it.
Yeah.
You know, less drunk and see what happened. Go from there because it's like you can definitely focus when you're not as lit.
He said less drunk.
Not sober.
If you still want to get drunk and make music,
Fuck
then
it.
don't get blasted.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just whatever. I'm not gonna tell you guys what to do.
Hell no.
At the end of the day, I'm chilling.
I'll be fried behind the mic.
I'll be in my own world.
I be stoned. Being stoned is nothing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I definitely could get drunk and record. That shit's actually a lot more fun when you're drunk and recording.
I'm
Because you're just so
smoker
free.
anyways.
But recording,
Yeah.
recording drunk and performing drunk are two different things.
Yeah. Because being drunk, you just gotta remember shit.
No, not even.
You gotta be on beat. There's a lot of things of being drunk.
'Cause that's-
It's my equilibrium and my ears just be off.
See, that's why I put on a performance. I don't always try to sing every syllable or every word in a song, because that's when you start getting out of breath.
But I be one taking my songs so that I know I could do it in performance. I actually keep a lot of performance in mind when doing the songs, but I don't record.
Ain't no
Fucked
way I'm one taking all of the shit that I spit. Hell no, it's too much. Sometimes.
Honestly, the reason I got good at one taking is because like my computer started running out of storage. I started being like, all right, these takes got to be good. I can't have a million of them.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely got to start cleaning up my computer.
Hell yeah,
should
bro.
just
Daniel,
get,
you're tatted.
Yeah, I know.
I did not know you were that tatted,
I got like 20 tattoos right now. But I want to get more.
bro. I'm my new tattoo
I should
equipment
get
actually
some.
just came in. I want to start doing tattoos more full time. I've done a couple.
Offer me to like try it on me.
Yeah, I'll tattoo you.
Tattoo your whole back.
I tattooed quite a few of my friends.
friends. Just draw a whole bunch of bullshit on this man's back and be like, all right, I'm done.
Like, how do people even figure out what they want to get?
But
Because
what
I
you gonna
can't.
say, though?
It's,
Yeah. See, I got one tattoo.
I'll tattoo
And
you.
it's something I drew.
I have
That's the
one
only tattoo you got?
Technically, I got stabbed with a pen when I in middle
Mark, you
school.
don't have no tattoos?
No.
Where's your one tattoo?
My shit right here.
Okay,
I
so
got it in one
it
of the
kind
worst
of
places.
it kind of applies for you too. I heard that people who don't got tattoos look weird naked.
Nobody
Like
told
you
me
guys
that
just look like
before.
body, like just body flesh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I be having art on
character.
me.
How many tattoos
Yeah.
you got?
I got some on my arms. You know what I'm saying? My stomach. I got my stomach tattooed. I got some here. I got tattoos on my face, bro. I'm not out here trying to get a normal job. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Tattoos are expensive.
committed. That's why I started doing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
trying to get more friends to start tattooing so you can barter.
But
like,
see,
tattoo each other.
I wanna fucking
Let me tattoo you, bro.
no.
Why? That was
Dang.
crazy. That was such a quick no. Why? You never even saw one of my tats.
I ain't trying to get it.
Cause I'm black.
Oh no, I got a house tattoo one time. I
That
forgot.
is wild
You see that?
behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
It's blue from Mario. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's
I was
Bro,
I was
actually-
actually there when he got
I only
that.
got one
Yeah, I
tattoo.
was
Nigga was
blaster.
toasted.
Yeah.
I only got one tattoo in
I
a
told him
studio.
not to do it, chat.
I only got
Really?
one
I said,
tattoo in a
fuck it.
studio, and it was my
I was robbing.
least favorite. It wasn't even my best tattoo. My first tattoo I got was this shit. I got
Mhm.
that because I started getting tattoos before I was 18.
Okay.
So like I couldn't go to a tattoo like
Yeah,
place.
you had to go to somebody
But-
who was doing it out the crib.
But even going to a tattoo place, I don't know, bro. It's actually like you could do really good tattoos at the crib. What really got me on it was like
If you're good
some people have shitty ones. It all depends. But the dude who was doing my tattoos like worked at a studio before
Mhm.
and was just like, bro, I just made more money
Yeah.
doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're good at drawing and if they're just good at
And having a
drawing.
steady hand. So the style of tattoos I do, I don't try to do realism, but
Yeah.
like I do have a steady hand. So I do a lot of like line work and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm not one of the tattoo artists that you could go to and be like, do this, and it's just anything. I'm like, I got a style that you got to stay
So
within.
yeah,
before
that's
you
what I'm
continue to, what would you consider? How many tattoos do you need to consider yourself a tattoo artist?
A tattoo artist, I don't know. When it comes to being an artist, I just look at it as a commitment or a decision. Because someone could be like, how many songs do you need to be a rapper? I'm like, you just got to decide that that's what you're doing, or that's a part of who you identify as. But to answer your question, I don't know. I've done maybe about 10 on my friends, but
Mhm.
like they've just been very like spaced out because I haven't been wanting to tattoo people because I
Right.
feel more anxiety tattooing people than people feel about me tattooing them.
Yeah.
But I've started investing in better equipment that just allows me to do like
Better long work.
more
Yeah.
things.
No,
I
wanna
used
get
to
infected.
own. Well, it's not hard to keep your shit clean.
Yeah, just buy the needles.
Not yeah. When you buy your needles, they come in. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
come.
easy.
They come sterile and shit.
It's like piercing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what you're doing, you could really pierce anywhere.
The
Yeah.
house tattoo
Well, you
they
never
do
got a
made me
tattoo by
open
one
up
shorty?
the, needle of the package or whatever when I got the house tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
I
Enigma?
yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, she used to tat me. She put me on. She did one of my face tats.
I didn't trust nobody in that crib putting that fucking ink on my body.
I watched her tattoo someone else first.
I remember my
exactly.
The lab rat.
I remember
Exactly.
my friend once, Mazin. It was when I lived back in Michigan. He we were all drunk. It was like a house party, bunch of like
Yeah,
close
see?
friends. Not the big, not a big party, but like
Just
a lot of
homies
close
having
friends.
fun, yeah.
And
Get-togethers.
it was, I think it was Angel's house. Doesn't matter. And for some reason, they started piercing their ears. Yeah, Angel like did hers, and I'm like Mazin like wanted to do his because one of his was pierced already, and I was like, okay, whatever. Let me do it. I'm drunk as hell. So they gave me a needle. I just went through like one of the sides basically, and didn't go all the way through. So we got like the other part of the skin was stretching out and wouldn't go through.
Oh, no.
Disgusting.
You didn't have a sharp one. The first time I pierced my ears, it was like that.
Yeah, I got my shit pierced
Oh,
at a
my
shop. That shit went through and through.
How old were you when you
either,
got yours
but-
pierced?
Me?
Yeah.
It was when I got 18.
See, yeah, I did all my shit before 18, and I was
I
not
did my-
allowed to.
I did mine
So
when
I
was
had
like
to do it
15.
at the crib or someone's crib.
15?
My first when I got my
no.
ear pierced, I was actually I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 6th grade. The first day, I asked my mom if my friend could pierce my ear, and she said, not at my house. And I said,
All
Understandable.
right, we'll go somewhere else.
So
then.
then the first day, I was like, "Hey, it's the first day of school. We want to go together." And then she was like, "Okay." So she dropped me off at his crib, and I got there. He's like, "You want to pierce your ear?" I was like, "Let's fucking do it." Bro, that day I was walking past people. I had this one pierced. I was walking past people. Like, they'd be on this side. I'd be like, "Excuse me." You know what I'm
Face
saying? I was really
ass.
trying to.
Doing the most just to have people to
What?
see it.
In
Yeah.
sixth grade,
Flex that shit.
bitches were like,
Why
"Oh,
not?
you got your ear pierced."
I'm screaming.
Nah, I was gonna say with me, my dad pierced my ears when I was like 10 or 11, and he pierced in the right side because you do the left side, you gay or whatever.
Other way around, but yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't really care for all that. I didn't really understand it. I don't really care. I was just like, I do the
It's
right
like, I'm
side.
gay. It's cool.
Straight girls. But I was just gonna say, so my mom though, she was totally fucking against it because she was like really religious and stuff like that. And my dad, he didn't really care. So I stayed with my dad like the whole weekend with the ear pierced, looking all cool and everything. Man, the moment he dropped me off, the moment he dropped me off, she seen that shit, walked up to me, seen that shit. I mean, she ripped it off. Like, she didn't rip off the whole thing. She just, took off the thing or whatever. And she was like, "Yo, yeah, you can't have this." So, like, I say years later, when I was like 15, I want to get my ears pierced because I was into like the metal scene and everything. So, I want to get gauges. So, I started with like fake gauges at first. Then I actually started searching my ears. And then at the time, I was just covering them and everything with my hair. And then one time, my mom just seen like a big ass hole in my ear, and she's like, "What the hell's going on with your ears?" Blah, blah, blah. And I told her about it, and then I've been stretching my ears back and forth since I was like 16. But I had them off for like years. I said like, what, a few years or whatever.
What does it look like when they're out? Just
I mean,
say
they look like those buttholes. I mean,
Just nasty.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like that. Show it to the camera. Show it again.
Just dangly.
Dangly ears.
He said that butthole.
Just dangly.
Hey, that's the perfect place to end it. Hey, thank you guys for watching today's episode of the Dropout 704 podcast. I got these guys here. These guys will be back next week for another episode. Peace out. Love you guys.
Peace.
Stay safe. Wrap it up. Drink water.
Outski.
Y'all have a good night.